Have you ever wondered how some men seem to effortlessly attract women who look like they've stepped right off the pages of a celebrity magazine? The truth is much simpler than you might think, though it's often hidden behind a lot of misconceptions. But don't worry, today we're uncovering the real secret. There's no magic formula or mysterious potion that will make women fall head over heels for you. Yet there is a tried and true strategy for attracting women of high caliber. And it goes far beyond what works with the average crowd. The key? Charisma. But when it comes to extraordinary women, charisma alone won't be enough. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what it takes to capture the attention of the most remarkable women out there. Number 1. Stop pedestalizing her. When you do this, you're unconsciously elevating total strangers to a pedestal. Sure, she may be breathtaking, but her looks are only a small part of what makes someone a valuable partner. If you approach women with the mindset that they're somehow above you just because of their appearance, you've already decreased your chances. Treat her like a celebrity and she'll treat you like just another fan. But here's the real game changer. Understanding that high-caliber women aren't looking for a fan, they're looking for a man who sees them as an equal. Just like you, they want someone with confidence, depth, and a sense of self-worth that doesn't waver in the face of beauty. Number 2, just be normal. A lot of men think they need to be extremely charismatic, quick-witted, or have an unmatched game to get a woman's attention. But that's simply not true. When you first approach a woman, you're just another stranger. In fact, just being yourself can help her feel more at ease, making it more likely that she'll actually engage with you rather than instantly categorizing you as some random creep. When you try too hard to be Mr. Personality, you risk coming across as over the top, which can easily push her away. The reality is interacting with a stranger is naturally a bit awkward, and that's completely okay. It's far better to lean into that slight awkwardness than to try to cover it up with forced charm or a flashy pickup line. Ironically, starting off a bit boring can sometimes play to your advantage, as it lowers her guard and creates a sense of comfort, because nothing weird or overly intense is happening. And here's something important to remember. Most guys who feel the need to be entertainers do so because deep down, they don't feel good enough as they are. Women can sense this kind of desperation from miles away, and it only serves to push them further away. Number 3, be yourself. Be yourself is often hailed as the ultimate dating advice, but there's a crucial caveat. The truth is, being your authentic self only works if that true self brings value to the table, and here's where the real challenge comes in. You need to know how to showcase that authentic self in a way that sparks her interest. Just being who you are isn't enough. It's about presenting who you are in a way that strikes a chord with her, showing her why you're someone worth investing time in. It's not about putting on an act or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about understanding your own value and communicating that in a way that resonates. High-caliber women are drawn to men who not only know their worth, but can demonstrate it without having to shout it from the rooftops. Number 4, thoughtfulness. Women are naturally drawn to men who are genuinely thoughtful. But what does it really mean to be thoughtful? It's all about showing that you care in meaningful ways, paying attention to the details, and offering affection in subtle yet impactful moments. Women are deeply appreciative of this kind of compassion. A man who lacks thoughtfulness is far less likely to leave a lasting impression. Being thoughtful also means being aware of your environment and noticing her actions. You don't need to comment on everything she does, but acknowledging those small things can have a profound effect. So how can you cultivate more thoughtfulness? It starts with a touch of selflessness, not at the cost of your dreams or goals, but by making small gestures that communicate your care. It's as simple as being attentive to what she says and genuinely listening. This applies not only in romantic settings, but in all your relationships. When you treat people with care and attentiveness, they are naturally more inclined to be drawn to you. Number 5, follow up. Here's an uncomfortable truth that most people don't want to admit. You need to follow up. A lot of guys will send a girl a text, get left on read, or get no response, and then immediately throw in the towel. But here's the thing. Just because a girl doesn't reply to your text right away doesn't mean it's game over. Far from it, especially when you're dealing with highly attractive women. Popular women are constantly inundated with texts, messages, and notifications from every app imaginable, so it's easy for your message to get lost in the mix. Most men are too insecure or afraid to follow up. But here's the kicker. Women respect persistence. From a practical standpoint, following up boosts your chances. Whether she's high value or not, a girl with options won't rearrange her life for you on the first go. But if you follow up and ask her out again, your odds increase because the timing might eventually line up. And before you start worrying that following up makes you seem desperate, consider this. It takes all of 5 seconds to send a second message. The cost is practically nothing. Until you've secured a few dates, you're likely talking to multiple women, so persistence on all fronts improves your chances. Getting that first date is where you'll encounter the most resistance because, at that point, you're just another guy in her inbox. Securing that initial date is often 80% of the effort, and once you're there, the rest is about making a great impression to lock in future dates. So why do most men hesitate to follow up? It's all about protecting their ego, but letting that go can make all the difference. Number 6, play to win. It's always smarter to play to win. Make your intentions known, even if it means facing the risk of rejection, than to gradually lose by never taking the leap. Give yourself a genuine chance by going after that girl when you see her. Don't just stand back and admire her from a distance, paralyzed by nerves. Most guys are too intimidated to approach a stunning woman, so they don't even try. By stepping up, making your move, or sending that follow-up text, you're already ahead of the pack. Here's the reality. Girls who aren't as striking often get more attention simply because they seem less daunting than their breathtaking counterparts. Average guys tend to pursue women they think are within their reach, but this mentality only holds them back. The same principle applies in dating. If you aim for high-caliber women, you're automatically increasing your chances of actually being with them. Number 7, treat her like a human being. The most beautiful women often find themselves objectified, with men focusing solely on their appearance. The unfortunate truth is that many guys view a gorgeous woman as a trophy to be won, without caring about who she is beneath the surface. This kind of treatment can be deeply dehumanizing, which is why I previously emphasized not labeling women as 9s or 10s. If you approach with that mindset, you won't be able to hold her interest or maintain attraction over time. Judging someone purely by their looks is incredibly shallow because the true substance of a relationship lies in emotional connection and mutual compatibility. This is also why many stunning women strive for success in other areas. They crave recognition and respect for more than just their appearance. Don't be like the vast majority of men who are dazzled by beauty alone. Yes, her physical allure might be captivating, but it's not what makes a relationship meaningful and enduring. It's the emotional bond and who she really is that will make you want to stay in the long term. Number 8, knowledge is power. Knowledge is one of the most potent tools you can wield in life. As Peter Baelish wisely states in Game of Thrones, knowledge is power. And this principle applies to many areas, especially relationships. Women are typically not drawn to men who appear lost or lack a clear sense of direction. They seek partners who are competent, capable of making sound decisions, and unlikely to jeopardize their reputation. Being knowledgeable means having awareness of the world around you, understanding various facets of life, and making thoughtful choices. This doesn't imply you must be a scholar, but rather that you should be well-rounded and equipped to handle practical matters. It shows that you can offer insight, make smart decisions, and be a valuable asset in her life. If she feels that she can navigate everything on her own without needing your perspective, then your input may lose significance. Therefore, it's crucial to continuously expand your knowledge base, whether through reading, watching informative media, or staying updated on current events. Number 9, recognize your own value. Most guys, when they spot a strikingly beautiful woman in public, let nerves take over, often freezing up. Instead of going for her, they opt to approach someone they consider more average, a choice that feels safer and within their comfort zone. Recently, I went to a nightclub and made a point to approach the woman I found the most attractive in the room. To my surprise, she said, "I'm shocked you came over. You're the first guy who's talked to me all night." She admitted that she thinks most guys are too intimidated by her, so they avoid making a move, leaving her bored as they flock to her less intimidating friends. This kind of behavior reveals a deeper issue: self-doubt. When men see a gorgeous woman, many think, "I don't stand a chance," which leads them to hesitate. At the core of this is the belief that they are not good enough, and this mindset isn't just preventing them from approaching beautiful women, it's undermining their entire dating experience. How can you hope to connect with top-tier women if you don't even give yourself a shot? If you lack belief in your own worth, you'll miss the opportunity entirely. The essential truth is that the person you need to impress most is yourself. True confidence, unapologetic and unshakable, is magnetic because it's something most people wish they had. When you adopt a carefree, unapologetic attitude about who you are, it creates a natural charisma that draws people toward you. Once you internalize the belief that you're deserving of high-quality women, the rest will naturally fall into place. Number 10, set standards. It's interesting how a guy's anxiety around approaching a woman often correlates directly with her attractiveness. The more stunning she is, the more nervous he becomes. But here's something that can help ease those nerves. From my experience with a wide variety of women, physical appearance doesn't always reflect how cool or compatible someone is. A woman could be a perfect 10 in terms of looks, but if her personality is unpleasant, she's not worth my energy. A lot of men see a beautiful woman and immediately convince themselves they want to be with her, but women generally don't think that way. When a guy comes off as overly eager, it seems strange and off-putting, mostly because it feels unnatural. Think about it. How can you truly know if you want to be with someone before even speaking to her? She might have traits that you can't stand, whether it's being overly loud, obnoxious, or just not aligning with your vibe. When I was younger and still grappling with this, I made a rule for myself. I wouldn't decide whether I wanted to pursue a woman until I'd had a conversation with her to gauge if we connected on a deeper level than just physical attraction. This strategy shifted the dynamic, putting me in a position where I was assessing her qualities, not just trying to win her approval. Life is too short to waste on women you don't genuinely vibe with. Setting standards beyond looks not only takes the pressure off, but allows you to approach women with more humility, focusing on who they really are rather than just how they look. Alright, that's it for this video. If you want to attract a high-quality woman, make sure to incorporate these principles into your daily life. Over time, you'll begin to see a positive change and find yourself meeting more attractive, talented women. Remember, patience is crucial. These kinds of shifts don't happen overnight. It can feel frustrating at times, but stay committed and don't give up. Personal growth is a gradual process, so don't get disheartened if the results aren't immediate. If you've stuck with these ideas so far, show your support by hitting the like button and sharing your thoughts in the comments. Be sure to subscribe for more valuable content, and don't forget to check out the recommended video on your screen right now. Thanks for watching, and until next time, be masculine.